it off right when it's about to go good. Right when about.
Come
when
on,
something...
we're gonna make this short, Barry. It's meant to be a short bloody video, not
right
an
when
hour
something,
long.
right when something's about to come out, you stop the video though.
Okay.
It's almost like you're trying to direct
So why do you want to know
the
how I deal with?
conversation.
Why do you want to know how I deal with my thoughts?
Well, I didn't. Well, the main reason I asked was that if you have them, like, what types of thoughts do you have? When do they come? And how do you manage them when they come? Are they always present, or are they triggered by things?
I mean, yeah, all of the above. Hey, sometimes they're triggered, sometimes they're just there. Sometimes, but when I get a thought that I know, say for instance, an example, like I think I mentioned to you the other day, I was doing my job, walking along on a footpath, and some loser homeless guy was looking at me, giving me the eye, and I wanted to say something to him. And right then, I had to become aware of what my thoughts were, and tell myself that it's got nothing to do with that person. He can look at me if he wants to. I have to deal with what's going in my head. Like, why do I have to why do I have to turn to him and say, you got a problem, you know? There's no problem, he's just looking at me. But that was my thought, you know. That's what I wanted to ask him. I wanted to say, look, you got a problem, why are you looking at me? As soon as that thought came, I knew instantly that those thoughts come from somewhere else, which I sort of have my own version of where thoughts come from. But you know, it's my self-awareness now that I can deal with them. And so yeah, if one of those thoughts come to me, I just drop it. You know, I try to drop it. I try to let it go straight away.
Right. So that's kind of helpful because it's helped me think about how. Can you hear the sirens? I wonder if that's getting picked up, but anyway, I think, shall I shut the window?
That's fine.
I notice there's a lot of cars going by as well.
That's fine, I'm sure.
Yeah, while you were talking, which was really helpful, I was thinking that I don't have those kind of thoughts around my physical safety, or I don't have concern about my physical safety when I'm walking around. It's unusual for me to think that I'm physically unsafe. So for me, the thoughts I struggle with the most happen at night when I go to sleep and in the morning when I wake up. And looking back on my life, I can see that not so much the going to sleep time, but waking up in the morning, I've always had this rush of stress or worry about all the things that I have to do. And now that the kids have grown up and they're not here anymore, I wake up and I suddenly get hit with work thoughts about my job, thoughts about stuff that's going on there, thoughts about, you know, how I'm going to navigate an issue that's going on. And those are the most sort of painful, stressful thoughts that I have. And they for me seem to be the ones that are hardest to drop. The thoughts about work and my role, what's going on, if there's an issue, and how to solve it, really. How to solve it. And I realise I can't solve it. And so I think the hardest thing for me is to accept that I can't solve it and just to leave it there. But one thing I have been doing is just doing the next best right thing I think I should do. Yeah, and then just trying to let it go after that, after I've done what I have to do. Yeah, so I think my question to you was, do you have thoughts all the time? When do you have them? How do you manage them? Because of how I've been suffering with thoughts about work and noticing how those are my worst thoughts that I seem to get entangled with and that I struggle to let go of.
The first thing is when it comes to work, you know how I am with work.
How are you?
I just get up, go to work, come back home, and that's it. I don't even try to get stressed about what I need to do or what's going to happen or what it's just I get up, put on my clothes, and then go to work. I got my work there,
Yes.
and then once I come home, I leave it. Yeah. And with that other example that I was just talking about, as you put it, like some type of safety, it's not safety. That particular example was just my ego, It was just, what is it? It's like when two guys look at each other for some reason, for me anyway, it's like, if no one, the person who doesn't, and this is my thought, this is another thought. If I don't say anything, that means I'm the one who's losing. I lose, if I don't say anything. So if I want to win the so-called what's going on in my head, where he's looking at me and I'm looking at him, I need to say something, because then it's like I'm winning the battle.
What's the battle?
Exactly. What is the battle?
What is the battle?
The battle's just with me. That's what I'm getting at.
What are you winning?
Being a man, being not being weak, coming off weak, not looking like I'm vulnerable.
So that's not around physical safety? Because it sounds like it is.
Yeah, it's hard to. Yeah, it's not like I'm scared of the person, or afraid of the person. It's just that ego, It's that I want to don't look weak, I guess. I don't want to look like someone who's not gonna do anything about it. Or it's one of those thoughts that when it does come up, it's best left alone. For me anyway. Just don't do nothing about it. Just drop it, realize it, see what it is. It's nothing. But when it comes to work, yeah, that stuff, I just don't care. That's the truth.
I love that. And that's what I want also, because what I've noticed, and it's taken me this whole time of working at this particular job I'm at to realise that I'm never ever behind in my work. If I am, I just have to do some work and not be behind. Everything's always done. And so there isn't anything to care about. So I don't need to care or worry or think about it at all.
No.
And yeah, it seems to be the most difficult thing for me is yeah, just to just leave it. Oh my god, just leave it.
Why is it saying sleep?
It's just not.
Yeah. Work.
That's annoying. That's an annoying thing with you too.
And what's that?
How I'm always in the middle of saying something really deep to you, and you go and do something. You go and like get all distracted by something meaningless.
Because it's all about you. Eh?
Yes, exactly. But yeah, no, it just I've got to get there, you know, one day where I just don't care about work, and I'm just not there. But I guess that was what my question was to you anyway, is that do you have thoughts that are there constantly kind of bubbling away that come at you at certain times, and what do you do about them when they do? I think for me probably those are my most difficult. I have other thoughts, but my work thoughts I guess are the ones that I find hardest to drop. I don't know why is that?
Because you still must
Care, ego.
Yeah, you must.
It's
like
some type of ego thing.
It's
I don't
like
know
that you want to
exactly
prove
what.
to your job. You know, you want to prove to your.
I want them to think that I'm good, eh?
Yeah.
And I want them to acknowledge that I'm good. And
so you get worried, you get stressed, and it's like.
yeah, because I'm always trying to look like I'm really, really good at my job.
But you are, and that's what another thing. When I say I don't care about my job, I do my job right to the best of my ability. But I'm not gonna. For you, when I watch you do your job, you sort of go really, really above and beyond. Like not just any particular day. It's like every day. You know, you do it. You know, and I think, why you do that? You know?
Yeah.
Everyone, and I've always told you that it doesn't matter how good you are or how good you think you are. If they don't like you or they want to get rid of you, they will do it.
Yeah.
And when they tell you that you're amazing and you're such a good worker, if something happens within the company and they need someone to go,
You're out of there.
you're out of there.
Bye.
No matter how much you cry,
Yeah.
how much you beg, or it's not about. So that's why I try to keep it not personal with work.
Yes, I think
I've done it in the past. But yeah, not now.
I hear that. It's so pertinent. I hear that, and it's so true. And I think at least I know that there has been movement with me and progress with how I am with work. And I think I've noticed that I am at least coming to a place of understanding that they don't love me, that's for sure. 100%. No, that one, which I thought that they did before. I thought that my people at work loved me.
I mean,
and that's why it hurt. It sort of hurt so much before when I found out, you know.
You've seen me go through work.
I have, yeah.
See how I used to come back sometimes and moan and groan but moan about work, you know, not so much. Well, I was moaning because I wasn't getting validated for the work I was doing, you know. And I used to come in and moan about it and stuff. And then just got to a point, you know, it was like, why am I doing this, you know?
Yeah.
There's no point. I'm just making myself miserable. I'm just making myself stressed. And if it wasn't for, as we talk about, Jesse Lee Peterson, that who we watch every day, and his worldview and how he looks and how he deals with stuff when it comes to stress and work and in life in general, the way he does it and the way he showed us is amazing, you know.
Yeah.
Just dropping the thoughts, dropping it. And like you said, no one loves you, you know. no one at work loves it, you know. And I always wanted validation from my boss, you know. to a point where I wanted to smack him over, you know, like I wanted
Yeah.
to slap his face.
Now that's love.
I wanted to like, ah, you know, like what
Mm-mm.
the, but
Yeah.
why get so upset? It's a job. You're doing a service. They pay you money.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know, that's it. You're getting paid to work for them. So
Yeah, I think my next level thing is to be able to sit in the same space as them happily, and I'm not there. I'm not there. But I'm definitely able to sit in the same space as them and not run away or start crying or say why don't you like me, or why aren't you being my friend, or why aren't you supporting me. Yeah, I think I'm definitely down the road with that anyway, not back up the road where it was super uncomfortable and painful. And I love how Jessie says, when you're hurting, you're wrong. So it's you know, practicing that 100% responsibility for how I feel, what I'm going through, and yeah, who's going to do something about it? Well,
and
I'm the only one.
and it's not them making you hurt, you know.
Totally.
It's yourself.
Yeah.
Why are you hurting? Because of that. That's where the thoughts comes in, eh? And then I guess feelings and thoughts, or thoughts and feelings, however it happens. But you know, when all of those mix together, it feels real, doesn't it?
Sure does.
And so
You can get overly identified with it and
yeah,
believe it all.
believe it all.
Yeah, that's the problem, when you believe it all. And then think you have to do something about it as well.
I mean, you don't have to do
And there
nothing.
is stuff that you, like, I am noticing that we may not be of the world because we're of God, but we are in the world, and there are certain things that you have to do in the world to be comfortable and for it to function.
Yep.
And so I'm learning the difference, I think, with work, because I've had to address some things, and that process is actually working well for me. And it's mainly about just continuing to ask questions that I would like to have answered, and when they're not answered so that I understand, I'll just keep asking. And that sort of process, going through that process, seems to be working quite well, and not caring about the outcome, or not having an expectation of what I think I should get, or what I think I deserve, or how things should go, but just asking questions until I'm satisfied that I understand things. Yeah.
I mean, that's a really good way to look at it. Just ask questions and just get the answers, and it might not. It's not. The answer maybe not the answer you want, but at least you've got an answer,
and that you understand it, and
and you know your position.
Yes. Yeah.
You know you're here. You know they're there.
Yes. What's my responsibility? What's my role?
Yeah.
And I'll do that really well if you just be clear about what it is. I'm sure I can do that, and don't expect me to put myself in a position where it's not right, or not safe, or not whatever. And don't expect higher of me than you aren't willing to. You know, I guess I like my leaders to be strong and show strength and be what they expect me to be. And it's easy to respect leaders that are great leaders. Yeah.
Like Donald Trump.
Nice.
But yeah, the with work, there's always a hierarchy, right?
Totally.
And usually the workers, the ones that are on the ground, the floor guys, they're the ones doing all the mahi, and then you get, upper level with the managers, supervisors, managers. And so, if for me, how I used to look at it, I always thought I was I am equal when it comes outside of work, but when I'm at work, I'm not equal.
Yeah,
You know?
I agree with that, and I appreciate that. Like, I know that they actually get it a lot worse if we're not doing what we need to be doing, and yeah, things are a lot worse up there for them, and I know that they have to do stuff that I don't have to do, thank goodness. And that's fine, but like, they need to do their stuff and I need to do my stuff, and they need to tell me what I need to do, and they need to help me when I need the support to do what I need to do. So I'm happy knowing my role, my place, my lane, and hopefully my leaders know their role, place and lane, and we all do the right things within our lane. And yeah, we'll see how things go, but it's I'm still learning, but it's good to know what to do with thoughts about work, really. Yeah, amazing.
That's it, is it?
Thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it short.
Beautiful.
So before we go, I want to do a game, King more.
Okay.
Before we leave, so best out of 3.
All right then.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go.
King more. Okay, best out of 3.
King, come on. King, come on.
Yeah, one each.
King,
come on. Yeah. Best out of first to 3.
You won.
Yeah, that's right.
Nice. Almost. Was close.
Nice chat,
I like
missus.
that. Yeah, shot,
Awesome.
mister.
Yeah.
Good to see you. Thanks for that. That helped a lot.
Okay.
Lovely.
Till next time.
Peace.